besties, you're welcome to another episode of Curious Minds. I'm your host, Clara Jagede.
I came today with Vanessa.
So today is a new day. I hope you've had a good week. I hope your week has been going on great for you. And today is another episode of Curious Confessions. I hope you
Yeah.
guys remember what Curious Confessions is all about. We started this episode when our co-host Prosper was here, but now she isn't here. But it's not that she has left. She's
She's
still
just on a
here.
quick vacation.
Exactly. So I still remember the first time we started this show, we mentioned about introducing guests, inviting guests, sorry, to our show, and we haven't been doing it since. It has been a long time and we haven't been doing it. But today is a whole different day, of
Yeah.
course, because we have someone with us today. This person is our close friend, and we decided to invite her to like share her own experience.
And
You
thoughts.
get and thoughts exactly. Please let us welcome Abigail Saliu.
Hi, Bessie. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So yeah, like my co-host said, today is another episode of Curious Confessions,
Hmm.
and here I have a story from one of our anonymous followers. Hello, my name is Chidima. Growing up, friendship felt so natural. In secondary school and even in university, my friends and I saw each other almost every day. We didn't have to blink too hard about staying close. But now, in adulthood, things are different. One of my closest friends and I used to talk every single night, but since she moved to another city for work, we barely speak. Sometimes I try calling, but she's busy. Other times I get busy myself, and before we know it, weeks have gone by. I don't want to lose the bond we share for years, but honestly, I don't know how to keep it alive when life is moving so fast for both of us. Please, what do you think I should do? And how do other adults manage to build on to their friendships? To hold on to their friendships. Chidima, Lagos.
So this story is
Mm-hmm.
actually kind of is a huge topic, to be honest,
Yeah.
because we all experience friendship in adulthood. I'm sure like you've also experienced this kind of situation before where
Mm-hmm.
you're friends with someone and at some point you just see
It just feels
yourself
like
like
you guys are no
yes,
longer
friends again.
friends again.
But before we start giving our own opinions, I want our guests to like say something concerning the
Yeah.
story.
So Abigail, over to you.
So, this is a very tricky question, actually. And we all know now in this country, to keep friendship is a very hard thing to do right now.
Mm,
Mm,
So, my own advice to Chidima is um, she should keep checking up on her friends because there are going to be like situations where she wants, like, oh, you're not checking up on me, to build up fight and all of
mm,
that. But she keep checking up on her friends from time to time. She just keep checking up. She should not relent. I'll just tell her to don't call. Just go through text. Hi, how are you doing? How is your day? And all
mm-hmm,
of that. So
mm.
that was my own advice
mm.
to Chidima for now.
So I agree with what Abigail
Abigail said.
said because long distance is like playing a big role in this situation because they were
Yeah.
friends in university. I know
And
it's
it's
very
like from
easy for
secondary
you,
school
yeah,
to university
university.
and stuff.
So it's very easy for you to like keep friendship when you're in secondary school and like in university because
Mm.
there's no how you always be seeing each other very well.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you live in two different parts of the country, when you resume back to school, you get to see each other
Yeah.
like every
The bond
time. Yes,
just sparks.
start all over again. So I do feel I understand what she's going through. I also know like after graduation, like we want to start doing things for our own, trying to build our life, trying to get things together for ourselves. So we can get very, very busy, trying to make money. Uh,
Yeah.
let me put it like
Everybody
that.
gets busy. Trying to
Exactly.
like make a living.
Make a living you
Yeah.
get. So I understand that the friendship might not be as close as it was before, especially
Mm.
long distance. But I also agree that from time to time you can also like be texting,
Checking up.
checking up on on how are you doing? How is everything going on?
Yeah.
Because you might
Because.
not be as close as you were before, but that this person has played a big role in your
Mm-hmm.
life, in you growing up. So I agree with what Abigail is saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So
initially, yeah, the friend too might have one or two she's battling with
yeah, their
mental
mental
health
Exactly.
health. Yeah,
stress,
she might not even
financial
want to like
issues.
involve her other friends
Friend,
to
Mm.
Chidima
yes.
So she
into
just
the
keep
whole
on
thing.
checking up on her friend
Mm.
from time to
Mm.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
So well, for me, like my colleague and our guest has said, I just feel like Chidima should check up on her friend from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Call. If she's not picking up your calls, you can send messages. Do you understand? And if she's even free, she could just pay her friend
A
a
visit.
visit
Yeah, yeah.
just to know that yes, this friend of mine is doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? Because people go through things. Do you understand? And they don't really have that time to say, I want to start calling this person.
Mm.
And so they might even see the calls, but just ignore it.
You know it
Yeah, that
exactly.
doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, this person is, it doesn't want to like be friends with me or stuff
Mm.
like that. Might be going through one or two things. Do you
Mm.
understand? So she should just still try to like keep up with
With
her
it,
friend
okay.
through chats or
Mm.
stuff like that. She can even send gifts
Yeah,
to
to
her.
her. Yes.
That alone will even make her friend know that this person still has that, but like she still remembers me. You get
Mm.
so she should just
I
take things
also,
easy.
I also like want to like, sorry.
No problem.
So I also like want to say this because we can't just look at it in just like one aspect, one
Mm,
perspective. We also like let us look at it in another one. Let's say the friend that's Chidima's friend decides to just lock up. Like there can be a situation whereby you feel like I just don't want to be friends with this person again. You can
mm,
just come to that decision that you just want to like cut off that relationship, just don't want
mm,
to be around that person again. So what do you think like Chidima can do? Because even myself, I've been in that situation before where I'll be friends with someone or I was friends with someone, but then I just felt like I don't think this person
this
is
person still wants to be friends with me.
it's not even about the person wants to be friends with me, but as per it's not that the person is a bad person, but I just feel like we don't like maybe because I'm growing up and some of my
Mm,
um orientation my orientation is changing. I understand. I feel like the
the person
person
doesn't fit
fits into
into that
that
standard.
exactly that standard. I'm not like okay, I want to do, and I'm this kind of person that I don't know how to like tell someone that oh I don't want to be friends with you again.
Yeah,
The
cause
best thing I'll do is just to like ghost that person
yeah.
and not even reply the person's messages or even like reply the person like pick the person's calls and all of that.
Mm,
And I've experienced it at some point the person stopped, texting, stopped calling. I mean I was happy. Stop this. You finally did what I wanted you to do. So what is like your advice also in that aspect in case that is like another scenario that she's
mm.
facing?
Abigail.
So me here, cutting the relationship
Mm,
is actually is going to be a valid reason behind you cutting your relationship, your friendship or relationship with that person.
mm-hmm,
For example, probably she has done something to you in the past that hurts you dearly,
mm,
and you feel, oh, I can't forgive this person, I cannot continue with this relationship any longer.
mm,
You just have like, oh, I have to cut every tie I have with this person.
mm,
So it's either the person has offended you, or probably your parents or your mom does not like the person and be like, well, I don't want to see you with this person any longer.
Mm,
mm.
I know that people can grow out of friendship.
Yes,
You get
exactly.
everybody can grow out of friendship, but
Mm-hmm,
this person, you know this person since secondary school days and university days, and you
mm.
now say, okay, you want to cut the relation and the friendship just like that. I feel there's a
there
reason
should
for
be
you
a reason.
cutting the
Mm,
Yeah.
relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
So personally, like what Clara said, I've actually been in that situation before. But this one was in secondary school. So my mom did not really like me living with this particular girl. To get, but she was always like getting so attached and close to me. So I didn't know how to like tell her that I don't want us to like be this close and stuff. So I started ignoring her. Do you get until when she now like read the room and decided to just let me be. Do you understand? So I feel like what Chidima should just do is that she should just give her friend time and space that
Mm,
she needs. She gets if her friend now comes out and be like, okay, why did you not like chat me up, stuff like that? Have you seen another person that you've picked to be
mm,
your friend, stuff like then they can now like try to maintain. But if
mm,
the friend doesn't come back, then she should just know that okay, this particular friend of mine doesn't want to be friends with me
mm,
anymore.
mm,
Let's just end the whole thing there. Instead of calling, this one is not picking and stuff like it's draining.
mm.
She get
I also feel like at some point also like if truly the her friend still wants the friendship, she will still like reply at some point, even though
Mm.
she's not like replying now or talking to
Yeah.
her now. At some point, she will still reply. She'll be like, "Ah, I've been very busy. Oh, things have
Mm.
been going like this for me,
Mhm.
especially since the relationship is really tight. You get
Yeah.
so at some point she will surely like talk about it, and you
Yeah.
never know. In the future, the friend might decide, oh, wherever I'm staying, I don't want to stay again. I want to like relocate back to. So
Yeah.
you just never know, Sha.
But my general opinion is they should have a conversation.
Mm.
They should see each other and clear things out.
Out.
Probably there's an issue coming from one angle
Yeah.
and
Mm.
the other party is not aware.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
to build back this own friendship that you have together.
Yeah. It's
Mm.
better than coasting.
Yeah, it's
Because
better than
I
ghosting.
feel like you ghosting someone that you used to like have bond with doesn't really speak well.
Mm.
She gets doesn't really speak well. So it's better they come together, amend whatever issues,
Mm.
because Chidima might have done something that she does not know that she's at fault,
Mm.
and her friends who might have done something that she also feels like, "Mm, if Chidima doesn't walk up to me, I'm not going to talk," or if I don't like you get that kind of scenario. So they should just come together, make up whatever is going on between them. Then if they still want to like still keep being friends,
Mm.
fine. If they don't want that, then everybody should just go their separate ways.
Exactly.
It's not a do or die affair.
So I want us to also look at the second question that our viewers sent. Said that how do other adults manage to hold on to their friendships? We are all adults here, so I want you to give like an advice from your own experience because I'm sure
Mm.
we are friends now. Eh.
Yeah.
So how do you like manage your friendships? How do you hold on to those friendships?
To start with, we are humans
Mm.
and there's a way everybody see things and
Mm.
take things to get. How I take my own relationship cannot be the same way you want to like take your own
Mm.
friendship and stuff like that. So how other people manage their friendship, constant calling, checkups, like they plan dates, friendship dates, you go out, you spend time with each other, like they create time for each other
Mm.
once in
Mm.
a blue moon. And
Mm.
you guys can just call and have gist and talks with your friends and all of that. So that's how other people handle their own friendship.
Mm.
But to me, in Chidiman's case, I don't know, the friendship is looking one sided.
Mm.
Mm.
True.
Because friendships in adulthood
Should go both
shouldn't be
ways.
one sided in the
Yes,
Yeah.
first
good
place. But
both
in
ways.
Chidima's case, the friendship is looking one
Yes.
sided.
And I'm not sure she mentioned that a friend is also checking up on her or anything.
She
Yeah,
didn't
that's
say
why I said
anything
it's
It's
one
one
sided.
sided.
because I feel like she's the one putting in more effort,
Effort.
and her friend is just there. Like,
Mm.
I don't want this to happen. You're forcing it
It's
on
on
me.
me,
That's the
exactly.
vibe she's
It
giving.
feels like a friend doesn't want the friendship any
Mm.
longer.
Mm.
Mm.
So she's not
And
saying the same
one
thing.
thing about me is that when it comes to friendship, you need to be very, very careful with who
Yeah.
you make
Mm,
as
that
your
one
friend.
is
You
very
get
Mm-hmm.
it's
important.
very, very important. It's better for you to like have someone that you share common opinions, common like
Someone that
views and
matches up
thoughts.
to your
Standard
standards and your
exactly, like
personality.
exactly when um your personalities are the same thing. You get
Mm.
so it's better instead of you be like Mary Amaka, another one will be like the person that's going to tie
Because
club. How
take
will
for example
you?
now, you're this kind of person that you're a very outspoken type of person.
Mm,
You like to like settle things. Whenever there's issues, you want to
yeah,
like
it's, speak
see it
it
to the
out.
end and speak
Mm.
it out. And then your friend is just like slow poison.
Yes, that
She
just
doesn't
keeps
want to. He or
things
she
to
doesn't want to
that.
talk. He or she will just be like look at you. And the person knows that you're angry, but
Mm,
the person would rather like keep quiet than to like sort the whole thing.
mm.
I can't keep that person as such a
Yes,
person as a friend.
exactly. I also want us to know that as relationships, like romantic relationships, are toxic. Even friendships too can be toxic.
Very
Yes,
tough,
You
very
yes.
get
toxic.
friendships too can be very, very toxic.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to know that. So, is that all? Do we have anything to say,
Well,
Abigail?
personally,
Okay.
Abigail has really like we've like dissect everything.
Mm,
Chidima just needs to like wake up and
exactly.
if and focus more on herself
Mm,
than putting the whole energy on her friend,
mm,
because it just feels like her friend is not even willing to
mm,
do anything to keep that friendship.
mm,
So she just needs to like, if it's not coming together, you leave it.
exactly.
People change, people come, people go.
Mm,
Do you understand? So you just have to like build your own people, like look for other friends, be
mm.
open to meet new people.
People,
Do you
exactly.
understand? Instead of because you guys went to the same secondary school and university doesn't necessarily mean the person is the best
Yes,
person. That
exactly.
person
The
is the
person will
best
be your
person
lifelong
for
friend.
you. Do you understand? You can meet someone today at your place of work and that person
Mm.
ends up being
Your best
better
friend.
than the person
Exactly.
you met when you were in secondary school or
Mm-hmm.
university and stuff. So she just needs to focus on herself. And if she tries to like still reach out to that friend of hers, and that friend is like still giving her this
Cold shoulder.
cold and weird vibe, she should just cut it off
Mm.
and just be
That's
on
the
her
best
own.
thing to do.
Yeah.
So my advice to Chidima, your friendship is one-sided. I will tell you the truth. It's one-sided. So when when in Lagos, that there are so many people out there you should make friends with.
Mm.
Mm.
So go out there and make friends with people that matches your
But
energy
wait,
and
too.
vibe.
I just thought of something as you just said. What if the person is an introvert that doesn't even go out?
You can't no
They
now
can't do
everybody is in the middle.
necessarily. Yeah.
Everybody is in the
Mm.
middle. I am also an introvert and I go out at the same time. So I'm in the middle. I cannot say, oh, because I'm an introvert, you call me, oh, I'll have one or two occasions, I won't go. I
Mm.
will go.
Mm.
So I'm me practically. I spend my days in my house,
Mm.
Mm.
but I go out once in a while. So I'm
Mm.
in the middle.
That's true, Sha.
Practically everybody now they're in the middle. You cannot tell
Yeah.
me, oh, I don't go out. I'm staying. You will not stay indoor from morning to night. Not possible now.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
That's true, Sha. Because no matter how introverted you may be, I'm sure that you always go somewhere.
And she
Maybe to
even
buy
said here that they
something or
both went to like
workplace.
different cities for work. So
So she's
definitely
working.
her
She
friend is
has
meeting new
people.
people.
So yeah, that's it for today, right? So
mm,
Chidima, our guest has been able to give you like our own experienced advice,
Mm-hmm.
and also we, the host, we've been able to give you our own experienced advice, and we hope that it's helpful to you. And we
Mm.
hope that you can also sit down and think about all that we said today. I know, just try to like, I don't know, maybe try to speak, try to like talk to your friend. If it's not possible, then there's no need for you to force anything. Just
Yeah.
move on with your own life and figure out your own. Maybe also she's figuring her own life also. So
Yeah,
just
that's
also
true.
figure out your own life. Not everything is about friends. You don't need to force anything
friendship.
when it comes to
You
friendship.
don't force friendship,
Exactly. You don't force
relationship,
friendship
situationship, any ship at
at
all.
all. You don't
Don't
force it.
force it. Let
So
it safe. Yeah.
exactly.
If it's
So
meant to be, it's meant to be.
mhm.
So we've come to the end of today's episode on Curious Mind. Hope you enjoyed today's topic, and next week we'll come up with another interesting topic with our guests, obviously. And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook at View Radio Media, on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram at View Radio. Do well to drop your thoughts, your comments, and everything about today's topic on our comment section. I remain your host, Akin today, Vanessa.
Clara Jegede and our guest.
Sally Abigail.
See
Thank
you next
you.
time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.